Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So let's discuss today about the new topic that is file system and process management. Okay, and it's a very important topic for the students and the freshers. So let's discuss one by one. First, what is a file system? Okay, so a file system is a way an operating system which organize, stores, and manage data on storage devices. Okay, it's a way of in operating system which is mainly used to organize, store, and manage data like hard drives, SSD, pen drives, and memory cards. So in this, you can store the data. Okay, so this is the file system. Memory card. Okay, and think of it like a library. You can just consider like a library. See, self, it's a partition. Okay, books you can take like a file. So you can imagine it's a file, and catalog system like file system, like helps in storing, retrieving, updating, and deleting files. So this is called a file system. Mainly, it's used for the organize, store, and manage data on storage devices. So let's discuss one by one about the common file system, which are common. Okay. So first is the file allocation table 32. Simple, you can write it in simple way FAT32. It's the oldest, simplest file system and used in USB drives, memory card. Okay, it is mainly used in USB drives and memory card, and it's a very simple and oldest file system. Its advantage you can see here like works on Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and good for small drives. Disadvantage is the maximum file size is 4 GB. Okay, its file size limit you can just keep for at least 4 GB, and it's a less secure, less efficient. Okay, and use case you can see like a pen drive, a small storage. Here you can use this file FAT32 file system. Next is the NTFS, that is new technology file system. So this is default for Windows operating system. Those who are using Windows, this is the by default present in that. The advantage you can see like a support very large files. Security, you can see like its permissions and encryptions means it's a more secure. You need a permission for this, and it's a faster and reliable. Disadvantage is the limited cross operating system compatibility, and use case you can see here Windows PC secure storage. Here you can use this file system. Next is the EXT4, like fourth extended file system. Fourth extended file system, short form you can write like EXT4. It's a by default for Linux OS, means in the those who are using Linux operating system, it's present by default in that machine, in their machine. Okay. Advantage is the huge files and partitions is stable and efficient. Okay. Journaling prevent corruption. So it's a more secure you can say, and disadvantage is the limited Windows support, means it will not it will support but it in a limit way. Okay, in the Windows. And use case mainly it's a Linux server cloud system, we use this file system. uh, you can see the summary of the file system like in a short way if you want to just remember like FAT32, it's compatibility but outdated. Okay, it's the oldest one. NTFS is used in Windows, secure and large storage is there. Okay, and EXT4, it's a Linux server mainly used in the Linux operating system, used in the servers and more reliable. Okay, and as for the IT job, you can see how it's useful in the IT. Like in IT job, it's used for the system admin, DevOps, and support role. Those who are working in this role, it is beneficial for them. Like you will often deal with the NTFS, okay, on Windows system and EXT4 on Linux servers, okay. And knowing differences helps in troubleshooting, setting up drives, and understanding a storage limitation. So if you know about the basics about this file system, then you will be aware like how it will help you to fix the issue, troubleshoot, and if the drives are out of a space are not there, then you can just analyze like how much space is required and all according if you have the knowledge about this file system, so it will help in the troubleshooting. Next is what is process management. So process management is it is simply program in execution. A process is simply a program in execution. Okay, like running Chrome, MS Word, or Python script. So it's like a program in execution. It helps running Chrome. Okay, so it's processing. Process management, you can say like how the operating system handles running program. Okay, like you are running or you are working on the Chrome. So how operating system handling while you are working on the Chrome. So the process is simply a program in execution. You can simple way you just remember in this way, like how operating system handle running programs. Think of it like a traffic controller at an airport. Okay, like decide which plane. So it's a process. You are deciding which plane will go. So this is the process, like one by one. Every plane has been decided, like it will run, and then gets the runway. Like this work is done by the CPU. It will process. Okay, and manages queue, priorities, and resources. This is all done by the process management. Key concept here you can see like process states. First one. So this is the cycle you can say like first it will new, then it will ready, then it will running, waiting, and then terminated. Like a job applicant applied, shortlisted, working, waiting, and then resign. So this is the process states. So this is the process you can see here. So these are called the process. Scheduling, like CPU chooses which process runs next. Okay. So there are different types of scheduling is there, like FCFS, first come first serve, round robin, equal time for all, and priority scheduling. Okay. So these are the types of the scheduling. Like in this, CPU will decide like which process run next. Third one is the multitasking. Like multiple apps can run at once. You can see like music, browsing, and downloading. Like once you start music, you can browse it, and then you can similar at the same time you can download that music also. So multiple apps can run at once. So this is the multitasking achieved by context switching, means CPU quickly switches between the process. So that's why multitask happen. Okay. Deadlock is like when two processes wait forever for each other resources. Okay, like no one able to get the resources because one is waiting for the other and the other is waiting. So once first will complete their task, then I will work on. So this is the deadlock. Like two people trying to pass in a narrow corridor, but neither moves. But they are not able to move. Okay, so this is the case of the deadlock. And you can see here why important for freshers, like file system. Interview often it's asked the question like difference between NTFS and FAT32, or which file system does Linux use? So if you have the knowledge, if you are aware, then you can simply explain. Okay. So this is for this purpose, it's important for the freshers. In real jobs like IT support, DevOps, cloud, you will mount drives, set permission, or fix the storage issues. So this will help you in that. And process management like essential for system monitoring, performance tuning, and troubleshooting. So process management, it's also play essential role. And interviewer may ask like what is a process versus thread, explain context switching, and what is deadlock. And in jobs we will use tools like task manager. Okay, in Windows you will find that, or top or ps. This is the command which is used in the Linux to kill or manage the process. Suppose if your systems are hanged, or if you working on the Linux, or suppose uh, you are not able to find out like what is the process and which files are running, which files are stopped. So you can use the top command and check whether the applications are running properly or not. In Windows you can go to the task manager, and then if some applications are hanged, so in that case you can go to the task manager and kill the process. Okay, so in this case, this, if you know the basics, then it will help you to manage, and so that the system will work smoothly. Okay, simple takeaway for fresher, I can say like a file system means how data is stored. Windows NTFS, okay, it's work. Linux EXT4 file system is used, and USB FAT32. Okay, how data is stored, for this you can simply remember this. And for process management, like how the operating system runs apps efficiently without crashing. So this is the process management. So that's all for today. If you like the content, so please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.